for an hour for a bar lift. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we're going to need today. So you're going to need a stable surface. This could be a wall, this could be a bar stool, this could be an actual stool itself, a bar top, a chair, anything. Mine's not quite so stable, but we're going to make the best of it. So I'm also going to use a block. I'm not going to use a dog, but apparently the dog is going to be here. I'm going to have some fans. I have 2 different types of weights, so just always have some options for yourself. If you're feeling really strong, go for something a little bit more. Not feeling so strong or need to drop those weights, pick up some lighter ones. It's nice to have some options. If you don't have some of these supplies, don't worry about it. You're still going to get a great workout. Make sure you also have your water. Super important to stay hydrated when you're exercising. I also have a blanket just for some lower back issues when we're down, and then also if you want the blanket or a towel or something for your knees, you can use it there. So we might use it, might not, but it's nice to have as an option. So I'm going to start with my bar stool away a little bit. And let's just start off taking the legs out a little bit wider. Toes are going to face out. Now bring the knees out a little bit and kind of push out to the outer arches. Push into your big toes and just find these little pulses here for a moment. See how your knees feel. See how your body feels. We're going to reach and extend the arms up and then exhale, lower down, and just find your lower. Now my toes are out, so I'm not going to be able to go down quite as low. And notice if you feel cracking or creaking in the hips, bring those legs in a little bit more. Find what your range is. Let's find 3 more. 2 and 1. We're going to go to the right side. So rise up onto the left toes and just find a few of these. Opening your side rib, sweeping that arm down. And 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to the other side. So rising up onto the right toes, stretching through your whole side body as you do this. Let's find 3 more. And 2, and 1. We're going to come back into that plie. So lower down, try to pull the shoulders back. We're going to stay here for a little bit. So I just want you to find tiny little movements. And lift the shoulders back. See if you can bring the knees out a little bit wider. And if you're able to, you can even take the legs out a little bit wider. Push the heels apart. So kind of like you're actually trying to separate the heels as much as you can. Keep the legs really active. This is going to activate the outside of the legs. Push into the big toe so you're not leaning forward. Find what your range is. Let's just stay here for about 20 more. And see, can I get down a little bit lower? Shoulders back, belly in, tightening up the whole central core. Last 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here, sink down a little bit more. Maybe take the hands to the heart, thumbs press into the chest, pull the shoulder blades together in the back. Lift the heart, lift the chest. See if you can rise up under the toes. Bring the heels down. Rise up, bring the heels down, and just find a few of these. Try to get the heels up as high as you can. So pressing the shins apart. As you're doing this, stabilize, so not using the hands. So I have to really activate the legs. You'll notice you have to kind of catch yourself. 4 more. Lifting up super high. 3, and 2. 1. Press the heels down, straighten out the legs. Bring the legs in a little closer. Heel, toe, heel, toe. So I'm going to bring in that bar stool, and I'm going to open up my hip a little bit. I'm going to show you this way. So I'm going to start just opening the leg. And touch your toes down. Lift your knee as high as you can. And just opening the leg. Let's find 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back forward. So bring it from the back to the front. Finding 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and out. So in and out with the leg. Try to stand really tall. Lift the leg as high as you can. So getting that knee up super high. Let's find 5 more. and 4, 3. We're going to find figure eights, 2 and 1. And just start to figure eight. Now bend your right knee and just move your leg around a little bit. And just opening the hip. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down, open. So big opening, same leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's getting heavy. 3, 2, 1. In and out. Lifting up. I know these are hard. Keep that leg lifting. Find 4 more. 3. Find those figure eights. And 2, 1. Oh, figure eight. So opening that leg. Bring it forward and back. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake it out. All right, so stable surface is going to go to the other side. Adjust your body any way you need to, and then just start bringing that other leg out. So opening the hip, and I'm trying to rotate, but I'm touching the toes down, so I have to start kind of from ground zero. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to front. And again, touching the toes down, lifting the knee up as high as you can. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In and out. Go for 8, 7. Try to touch the toes. 6, 5, 4. We're going to find those figure eights. 3, 2, 1, and figure eight. So bring it in and out. Bend your standing leg. So bending that standing leg and just opening the hip a little forward and back. We're going to find 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and touch. So bringing that leg down. I know it doesn't want to go. My hand is trying to help it. Let's find 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. Keep going. I know my legs are tired. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. In and out. Lifting up. Force that leg. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, figure eight. Woo. I know. That leg is like jello. All right, so shake out your legs a little bit. Take your stool right in front of you. We're going to grab on to one of our lighter bands. So I'm going to have you grab your lighter band. Take that around right at the base or right above the knees. And I want you to think about taking your toes out. Your heels are going to come together. You're going to rise up into your toes. Bring your heels back in. So sink your shoulders back and just start to take the knees out a little bit. Now this is going to add resistance. If you already know this is pretty challenging for you, don't add the resistance. Squeeze your hips slightly forward, shoulders are back, push into all 10 toes as you're doing this. So keep sinking down, squeezing the glutes. Falcon, come on, come on. They're being very ornery today. Pushing the shoulders out. They're trying to get my attention. So I have one of my dogs is sick and the other dogs are angry because I have to feed my one sick dog by hand. And so they're feeling this lack of attention. So squeezing your hips slightly forward. Let's keep going. So see if you can get a little lower and just find these 1-inch little pulses. 10 more. 9. Heels glue together. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your shoulders back. Now, I just want you to open your knees really small. 1-inch little movements. So keep moving those thighs out. Like you're trying to push the thighs back up against something. Squeezing into the center of the glutes. Use the strength of the legs. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. So I'm going to rise up a little bit. Rise up onto your toes. Lower down. Rise up. Keep the knees out. Lower down. Rise up. Squeeze the glutes forward. Lower down. 4 more like this. Just kind of relieving some of the pressure on the legs. Last 3. Heels come back together. Last 2. Heels come back together. Last 1. Push those knees out. Sink down. So we're finding those 20 little dips. Keep extending. And think about if you had a tail, that the tail is kind of coming through your legs. So the tailbone is actually facing down. So the spine becomes really long. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels together and then open those knees. Keep pressing out. So small, small, small little movements. Now as you're doing this, squeeze your glutes forward. So I don't want to be leaning forward, pushing into the outer thighs. I want the glutes to have to activate. So the shoulders are right over the hips. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to hold on. 1, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes forward, little dips. Press the heels together. I know my legs are shaking. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down. Take that band out. Get a drink. Woo. So it's really easy in bar, and especially since you're at home, to not feel it the same way it looks on me. If I'm resisting, or I'm pulling away from the muscle, I'm not going to get as much. So you could do some of these things 100 times and not feel it, and you do them 10 times, really feel it. So listen to some of my cues when you're doing this. Now we're going to come back into that same position. I want you to rise up into the toes, bring the heels all the way together, and instead of the hips being back, push the glutes forward. Now, as though you're sliding your butt down a wall, start to slowly lower down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. So we're going to dip, squeeze, plie, squeeze. Now lift the chest up. Stay up on the toes as high as you can. Press into your big toe. Pinky toe is pressing in. And every time I stand, thighs are squeezing, hips are coming forward, shoulders are rolling back. So I'm feeling this super activation in the glutes. 10 more like this. 9, 8, 7, squeeze your glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, and then stay on the toes. 2, 1. I'm going to keep myself here. I'm going to see if this comes up at all. Oh, just a little bit. Okay, shoulders are back. I want you to take the right toes back. Stay up on the left leg. Lift the right leg back. Keep the shoulders really high. So I'm going to lower, lift. Now it doesn't have to touch the whole way, but I want you to feel this action in the right glute where I can't support myself a ton on the left side. So 10, 9, keep the shoulders lifted. 8, so you're going to notice my shoulders aren't really moving a lot. 4, 5, 4, keep that leg up. 3 on 1, and 2, and 1. Hold up here, bend generously into the left knee, shoulders are back. Lift up a little higher if you can, and baby pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot back next to the left. So the heels are going to find each other. Plie, squeeze. Plie, squeeze. Press your shoulders back. Realign and zip up your abdomen. So I want you to think if I had a really tight corset that went all the way down below the belly button. And it won't let me move my rib cage much. What is the position of my back going to be? So I'm only able to use the legs, squeeze the hips forward, go down into your plie as low as you can, and press with force through your feet. Squeeze your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Last 5. And 4. 3, squeezing the hips forward. 2. And 1, rise up high into the toes, bend the knees. Shift your weight to the right, left leg lifts. Pull the shoulders up. Lift the leg up. So this leg is going to come up, but you notice I'm not leaning, I'm lifting up a little higher. So lower, lift. Lower, lift. Now rise up high onto the right toes. Let's find 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6. Zip up the ribs. 5, 4, 3. You should feel this in the upper glute. 2, 1. Hold here. Reach up as high as you can. Bend your right knee. Little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep reaching that knee out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that heel down. Last ones. So plie, squeeze. Plie, squeeze. Plie, squeeze. Notice which side of your glutes might be turned on a little bit more. And then put your focus and your attention into the opposite glute. So I notice my right glute is a lot more fired than my left. So I'm going to focus a little bit more of my attention on that left glute. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heels down. Take the toes forward. Grab onto your left leg. Pull your knee down. Lean forward a little bit. Bring yourself back. Grab onto your left knee. Pull your knee in towards you. Roll out your ankle. Take the left foot down. Grab onto the right leg. Pull the knee down. Think about leaning forward. Only as far as the hamstring feels okay to do this. Then bring that knee back down. Grab onto the knee. Pull the knee in. Roll out the right ankle. Good job. Okay, so these next ones are a little challenging. I'm going to grab another drink. And I'm going to grab onto my block. Now I'm going to take the block over towards the left foot. The right leg is doing the work here. So, actually, I'm going to turn to this side so you can see. So the left foot is going to stay on the block. Now the left foot is not doing any work. I'm going to put it all in the right glute. So I want you to think about shifting your weight back and pulling your belly in so your spine is neutral. I'm not S-curving. That tailbone is still tucking down. And you can reach your arms forward. Now pushing your weight into the right side. I want you to just bob up and down for a moment. Pushing that weight into the right side, so you can lift the left leg. And maybe just stomp the left foot down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee up a little bit. So I'm going to bring it up. So now this leg is up, and I'm going to try to take the foot down, lift, press, and push your hips forward. So I'm kind of extending the hips forward as I do this. Yeah, and I'm going to keep that left leg up. So the body has to come down a little bit more. Now, if you need 2 hands, like my stable surface is not so stable, it's a little harder to keep it even still if I'm not using both hands. Pressing into the right glute. Let's find 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Push that glute forward. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. I'm going to extend that leg back. So I'm going to reach the toes back. So you can touch the left toes down. Bring the left heel in. Touch. Toes, heel. Toes, heel. So all my weight is in the right leg. For 10 and 9. Big toe is down. 8. Get as low as you can. 7. So challenge yourself. 6. If you can get lower, get lower. 5. 4. 3. Find the depth that works for you. 2. 1. Heel, lift. Lift. Now make sure the tailbone is slightly tucked, the belly is in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. So that leg is going to come up. Now I'm going to put it in a glute. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. So try to keep the knee up as much as you can. 8 more. 7. These are called pistol squats. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Stay down on 1. 1. Hold here. Push your bottom back. Reach your toes back. Lift, lift, lift. So push all your weight back into that right glute. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left toes come down. Lean back, shift forward. Lean back, shift, lift. Lean, shift, lift. Lean, shift, lift. Lean, shift, lift. Lean, shift, lift. Keep pushing into that right big toe. Square the hips over the mat. Lift that back leg. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Bring that knee in. Extend. Curl, extend. Curl, extend. Curl it in. Extend. Curl, extend. Last 8. 7. Ribs towards thighs. 6. 5. 4. 3. Come on. 2. 1. Nice. Set that leg down. We have that other side. So you should feel this upper glute, back of the leg, quad. So all of those are working elements. This time I'm going to bring that block towards the right foot. Left foot is going to do the work. I'm like, I don't want to do my right leg again. So right leg is going to rest here for a moment. And I want you to think about, again, pushing your tailbone back. This time you should feel this in the left glute. Pull your belly in. Make sure your tailbone is slightly tucked down so your spine is in neutral. And without putting any weight on that right foot, lift and lower it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Push the weight into the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to move that forward a little bit. Bring that knee up a little bit higher. And I'm going to grab onto the knee if I can. Take the foot down. And then press the hip forward. Take it down. Forward. I'm trying to pull it out here. Take it down. Forward. So again, I'm trying not to lower the right leg. So the left glute is doing the work. The heel is coming down to that block. The bottom is having to push back. So these almost feel as if you're sprinting with that glute. Let's find 8 more. 7, 6. Get as low as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg back. So push your weight into your left hip, and then I'm going to bring the heel to touch. Toes, heel. Now keep extending your glute back for 8, 7, 6, 5. Leave those toes back on 1. 4, 3. Oh, not yet. That's right. 2, 1. Press that heel down. Lower 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, Pistol squats. Press. 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 Get as low as you can. And I want to see if I can keep that depth. I know I can get this bar still comfortable today. Reach that hip forward. 5 more. Press. See if you can get a little lower. Last 2. Last 1. Lower down. Pull the bottom back. Extend the leg. This time lift. Let's touch. Lift. Touch. Lift. Touch. 8 more like this. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Shoulders square. 2. Last 1. Nice. Press those toes back. Lean back. Lift. So lean, lift, lean, lift. Now don't put a lot of pressure in that right leg. Keep it in the left glute. Press into the left big toe. Left knee is facing forward. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, extend. Little in, extend. Squeeze it in, extend. 8 more. Press. 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Take that out. Good job. We're going to grab under our weights. So if you need your band or your stable surface, you can grab your stable surface. If not, grab those weights. Now, I'm going to start on that right leg. I'm going to bring the left toes back. Now, as I do this, I want to see, can I let the weights kind of hang down a little bit so you can even kind of draw them to where they're facing down. Make sure that back knee is bending, and I want you to find these little push. So that back knee is coming down, working into the right glute. You're going to feel this front quadricep on the left leg working. Now I'm going to start to shift my weight forward and back. So both knees are bent, and then I'm straightening that back to the left leg. Keep the energy in this right. Lower. Press forward, lower. Press forward, lower. For 8. Lower it down. 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to keep this weight in this right leg on 1, and 2, and 1. Shift forward, lean forward a little bit. Touch, tap back. Touch, tap back. Touch, tap back. Touch, tap back. So it's all in the right leg. Right big toe, squeezing inner thighs. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Little dip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Left, down. Lift, down. Lift, down. 8 more. 7. Curl your back. 6, 5. Find inner thigh balance. 4, 3, 2. We're almost done. 1. And come to stand. All right, so other side, same thing. Left leg comes back, both knees bend. Make sure you're not too close so that knee is in line with the left ankle. Now this right leg is going to come down. I need to find my balance. Lower and lift. So just finding those little lowers and little lifts. Let's find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten out that right leg and then bend. Push the weight heel, not the toes. So the toes are down, but they're not getting momentum. So there's nothing I have to stop in the knee. Reaching forward a little bit. 5 more, drawing the belly in. 4, 3, we're gonna stay forward on 1, 2, 1. Stay forward, shift the weight into the left heel. Touch, back, touch, back. So touch, back. And you can lean back a little bit. So you can put some energy into that right leg, but the left glute is doing all the work, so keep it bent. 8 more. 7, 6. Now squeeze your inner thighs. 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Toes come forward. Little dip. So dip and dip and dip. Start putting more weight in that left leg. Curl the belly in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Inner thighs are squeezing. 4, 2, and 1. Hold here. So right heel kicks down. Kick and down. Kick and down. Kick and down. You've got these. Keep going. 8 more. 7. Get super low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the foot down. Slowly come up. Nice job. Take the weights down. All right, so I'm going to take that bar stool out. I'm going to grab on to my lower weighted band. And if you have another band, take that around your knees or around the upper part of your knees, just for a little added outer thigh resistance. Now, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. We're working on the upper body, but it's nice sometimes to feel the core is a little stable. So toes are going to face forward, and as though you were pushing your knees into your hands. I want you to push out. Hold and maintain that. Now, tilt the tailbone in. Sit up a little bit taller. You're going to take this band around your forearms. So right around the upper forearms, not the wrists. So I want to think about pulling out and in for an inch. Pull out and in. Get super low. Keep resistance in those legs. For 10, 9. Now, if you don't have that band around your legs, think about pushing the knees out, but don't let the knees go any further than that third toe. 4, 5, 4. Suck your belly in. 3, 2, 1. Baby pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out. Lift an inch, lower. Now lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep the knees pressing out. 10 more. 9, 8, keep going. 7, 6, work the resistance of the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring those arms down, roll out the shoulders, stand for a moment. So notice that your outer thighs are working pretty vigorously to keep you in check. If you're not feeling it, anything with this band, take on another band. So keep challenging yourself to go up a little bit higher. So I'll go with you. This is my extra heavy. And again, I want to add resistance, but I'm not moving the knees. So I'm adding that resistance, pushing the knees out, tilting the tailbone under. Now I'm going to take the hands around so they face back and bring the arms up over. Now see if you can kind of C-shape the hands, and I just want you to pull out an inch and in, out and in. Keep the legs active. Sit down in your chair for 8, 7, 6. We're going to hold out. 5, 4, draw the belly in. 3, 2, 1, hold out. Little dip for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms in. Nice. Roll out the shoulders. So those arms are going to come forward again. Palms face each other. Roll the shoulders back. Separate the fingers. So arms are a little straighter on this one. Reach them out and in. Now out and in. Let's move the knees with them. 8, 7, just a little. 6. So the knees aren't moving that much different than the hands. 5 more. 4. We're going to hold out. 3, 2, 1. Holding out. Lower in your chair pose. So reach your arms up. Press your shoulders down. Keep your arms active and engaged. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands up. Bring those elbows down. Squeeze into the shoulders. Then lift up. Elbows come forward. Squeeze down and up. Keep the arms out. So when I'm doing this, this is really challenging. I know you can hear my voice because I'm pushing the arms out. So I'm working the outside of the shoulders as well as the triceps. Hold the elbows down. Fingers are going straight up. Last 4. Get as low in your chair as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right. Let's take those bands off for a moment. You're going to grab onto your weight. And I just want you to either grab 1. If you have a stronger tricep, you can grab 2. I'm going to grab 1 just to show you. I'm going to come back into my stable surface, bend my knees. My hand is pressing in, and I want you to extend yourself forward. So you can take your hand, pull your shoulder back as you do this, and I'm going to reach back. Now, the weight is not passing my hip. So it's staying right here. And this other hand is just here to stabilize. So I'm not leaning over to the side. I want to feel the strength of that tricep. So I'm going to do these with the chair. 8 more. Now push the right shoulder slightly down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face that right palm up, lift. So tiny little lifts, fingers are going straight back. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull your belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left hand to the weight. Right hand is on. And again, I'm going back and in. Back and in. Keep the shoulders square. So notice if one shoulder is up towards the ears, try to keep them pressing down. For 8 more. 7. Push the whole tricep back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the fingers up. Lift. So baby lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Nice job. Come onto the ground. So we're going to come onto the ground. You're going to keep your hands on the ground. We're going to come into a plank pose. So in your plank, I want you to bring your thumbs in a little closer. And we just activated the triceps. So you're going to push your hips forward. Now I want you to bring your elbows by your side. Squeeze your elbows into your side. So make sure they touch. Press up. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Now pull your belly in. Tighten your glutes. Pull your shoulders back. Chin is reaching forward. Don't look down, look forward. 8 more. 7. Go to your depth. 6. That might be an inch. It might be the belly towards the ground. For 5 more. 4. And you can take those toes to the ground if you have that full push-up variation. 2. And 1. Nice. Table the body. Reach your wrists so your wrists and shoulders align. And I just want you to let your head rest for a moment. And then push the ground away. And then let your shoulders shrug. So press, shrug. Press, shrug. Press, shrug. Press, shrug. Press, shrug. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, maybe sit back, grab onto your wrists, roll out your wrists a little bit so your wrists are feeling okay. We're going to do a little bit of ab work. We're going to do this on the hands. So if you have any issues with the hands, you can come to the blocks, build your blocks up. I think it's going to be a little harder with the forearms if you're down because you're just not going to have as much room. So I want you to take your right toes towards the mat. Now you're going to bring that right foot forward, hug it in, try to keep gazing forward, and then press it back. Don't worry how far you get forward. If you can bring it all the way forward, start to bring it forward, but not where you start to lean. So when you start to lean, don't do it. So stop where the abdomen isn't working. So it almost feels like that shrug and then that lift. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, sit back for a moment. So it's working in different area of your rib cage, your abdomen, your obliques, a little bit of everything. Yeah, we're even getting into the obliques, trying not to twist. So take those hands down, raise yourself up. So your whole abdomen is engaged here. Now bring the left toes to the mat. Try not to lean over so you're resisting into the obliques. Bring that foot forward, press it back, squeeze, press it back, squeeze, lift, press it back, crunch. Let's find 10 more. And these are hard to do in top. 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember, I'm touching the big toe. 5, the ball of the foot. 4, 3, I'm not leaning to the right. 2, 1. Oh, those are so challenging. I know. Let's come down to the forearms. So take your forearms together, hug your hands together. Find a forearm plank. Push your elbows out, draw your navel in, and let's hold here for a moment. Staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet out a little wider. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hug the belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch your knees down. Press up to plank. Touch the knees, plank. Touch, plank. Touch, plank. It's kind of an odd sensation doing this way because the legs are so wide. But get your legs wider so you feel that awkwardness in the abdomen. And the abdomen has to harness its energy to keep the body centralized. So it's working a little harder. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back, reach your arms forward, and stretch your body as much as you can. All right, we're going to come down onto our belly. Lower down onto your belly. Take your hands in front of you. So your forehead and your hands find each other. Now separate your legs just a little bit. And on your exhale, I want you to lift your head. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 10 more. Exhale. Down. 9 and down. 8 down. 7 down. Keep the big toes down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take your head over to one side. Turn your head to the other side. Nice job. All right, so you're going to stay down. Your hands can find the face. It can find the forehead, whatever's going on with the back. I want you to press into the left leg. Now lift the right, baby lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the right foot, touch the back of the left heel, lift. So it's a little bit of a cross, and I'm just going to touch that heel on the left side. And lift that back leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby push. Keep the heel flexed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the heel, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 10 more. Keep that leg really elevated. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex that foot. Baby out to the side. Super small. Keep the left leg grounded. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right leg down. Take a moment. Inhale. Lift the body. Bring the elbows in. Exhale. Lower down. So this time we're going to come up a few times. I want you to take the hands out towards the side. Don't push. So I'm going to lift both hands and feet. We're going to come up on the exhale. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. Shh. 4. Shh. 3. Shh. 2. Shh. Last one. Shh. Lower down. Bring the arms down. Turn the head so the ear touches down. Turn the head to the other direction. Bring the face back in. Bring the legs a little closer. Right leg presses down. And this time hands are going to come forward. Lift the left. Now as that left leg is lifting, see if you can keep the hip down. Lengthen the rib cage. Keep the crown of the head facing forward, especially if you're feeling pain in the lower back. And if you are, don't lift that leg as high. Let's find 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to flex that heel. Take the heel, touch the back of the right heel. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift it high. 2, 1. Keep that heel lifting. 8, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up. 1. Point, flex. Point, flex. Keep that leg active. Keep the hip reaching down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Takes a lot of core strength. 1. Hold here. Reach over side. Side. Now press the right hip down. So don't let that left leg take you with it. Work the thigh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. Take the hands down. Push yourself up tabletop. So you will notice how much you're working the lower back, the abdomen, everything. Round up a little bit. Inhale, pressing forward. Exhale, round. Inhale. One more. Exhale, round. And inhale. So I'm going to get a drink so I can keep talking to you. I'm going to use my blocks. I'm going to come onto my side. So, but I want to be up onto the knee. So if you need the blanket, you can use the blanket. Now, I'm going to reach my right hand on the block. Right knee is going to stay on the block. So if you need to kickstand the leg, you can take that right leg out a little bit. But if not, I want you to see, can you press up a little bit more? We're going to reach that left arm up. Now I'm going to shift just a little bit of weight so you can hold on to the front of the block and see if you can start lifting this left leg. Bring the knee in, touch, knee, touch. So I'm crunching into the side. I'm also working the stability of the right side. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Set the foot down, bring the fingers down. Turn the block so the block is coming over. Forearm can rest on the block. So same thing, I'm going to reach this arm up. If you need to kickstand it out. Lift the leg. So this time I'm going to find a little bit more stability in the leg. Try to bring that knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. Lots of core here. Push the belly in. 4, 8 more. 7, reach up. 6, reach up. Open chest. 5, open. 4, open up. 3, open. 2, open. 1, stay open. Open that hip as much as you can. Lift that leg. So keep lifting, pushing into the right glute. Now if you need your other hand on that block, you can take a block right in front of you, or you can rest the hand down. If you can, find this stability, lift this leg up. Keep that right glute active, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, lift, 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 lift. Super small. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself down. So I'm going to come all the way down. Right hand comes across. I'm going to open the left side. So as you open the left side, maybe tent the fingers on the left. The knee is going to come in. Keep your body open to the left. So I'm putting more pressure on that outer glute. Now, I don't want to put so much pressure on leaning and feeling weight in the elbow. So I want you to think about shifting some weight forward. If you need, instead of fingertips, maybe a hand to a block, you can use that. If fingertips feel better, use that. But I want you to shift your weight towards the left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab that weight. So I'm going to grab my 3 pounds. If you want to take it in at 5 pounds, you can. I'm going to bring that right forearm down, left fingertips come over, same movement. If you want no weight, take no weight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leave the knee up. 1. So reach it in, little crunch, crunch, crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down for a moment. Don't let it touch. So keep that leg lifted. Keep the activation in the right glute. Let's find 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that knee in. Little 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, at my leg, not want to hold on to that one. All right, so we're almost done. Let's come to that other side. Find your balance first. This is our core stability, and it's awkward. And it feels awkward for me too. So that left knee is down, left hand is down. Maybe you're using the block. Maybe bringing that right foot out a little bit more. Think about that right arm coming up. Now, if you can, lift the leg. Find that little lift. You're going to touch it down. Bring it elbow to knee. So try to bring it elbow to knee if you can, and extend. 10, 9. So reaching in opposition. 8, 7, 6, 5. Push the hips forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So the forearm is going to find that block, and fingers are going to reach up this time. See if you can lift the leg up. Now as you're lifting up, bring that knee in and up, and in, and up, and in, and up, and in, and up. We've got 5 more like this, and 4, reaching up, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep that arm up. Find those little lifts, and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to find a spot to focus on. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. So I'm going to tent the fingers, bring the knee forward, open into those fire hydrants. Push your weight towards this open leg. Don't lean back into it. So lower, lift, lower. This is abdominal strength. It's also pressing into the glute med a little bit more. So that glute medius is what's going to keep my hip in its place, but not if I'm leaning all my energy into the outer edges of the hip. So it's almost like you're leaning to the inside of that left knee. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee towards the shoulder. Little saws. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. If you want to use that weight, grab onto the weight. If you know this is enough, stay here. Press it behind the back. Again, tent the fingers, use your block. Bring that knee open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in, those little pushes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. We're going to do this last 10. So open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Keep squeezing into that hamstring. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Little pushes here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take that weight out. Take your hips back. Reach your hands forward and stretch out your fingers. I know you're working into the fingers really well too when you do that. Move your body side to side. Round yourself up. Take your hands down, curl your toes. Press yourself back. Notice when you do this what you worked. Separate your feet a little bit. Scissor now. Widen your stance a little. Walk your hands towards your feet. Let your ribs hang down. Let your head hang down. And just start to see what's going on with the back of the hamstrings. Bend your knees a lot. Straighten out where you can. Gaze forward, halfway lift. Exhale, bend and bow. On your inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale. And then stay with this inhale. Micro bend the knees and slowly roll yourself up. Reach and extend your arms up. Exhale to your hands, to your heart. heart. If you need more stretching, stretch. So give yourself exactly what you need. All right, thank you guys so much. I have an all-level power yoga class today. So it's going to be power for fitness. So we're not going to do a lot of the tricks, but we are going to definitely get our heart rate going, and I promise you will sweat. It's going to be at 4:30 today. So hopefully you can look for that. If you are looking at these online, I will link that video to this page and you can try it as well. If you have not gone to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. It really helps me out. So it's Bending Light Yoga. If you're able to donate for these classes, please donate. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Tell me anything that you would like. You don't like, new things that you want to see more of. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.